Hello, friends. It's SecretDoorGaming here. I'm playing a game called Insatiable Creatures. I really don't know what this game is about, but I do believe it's got some horror elements in it. So let's start the game.
Over there!
It's got voice acting. Thin girl tightens her grip on her boyfriend's arm. He, in response, flashes the light in the direction of her cry, revealing a small pile of debris. The other two members of the party, a mousy girl with auburn hair, hey, mousy, and an apprehensive boy, rejoin the couple.
What was that?
Ain't nothing, just some trash. It's all right, I'm here.
Ooh, I like his voice. Cowboy. The teen snakes his arm around the thin girl's waist and pulls her close to him. Upon witnessing this, the mousy girl's expression becomes noticeably annoyed. She's just jealous. Her eyes dart toward the other boy, now presently lifting the end of a tarp with his foot and peering beneath.
Why'd you pick this place again? It ain't all that scary.
Oh, don't you start crying. I just started the game. It's my kitty. His voice trails off as he moves the light from one corner of the staircase to the next.
Just mainly a bunch of garbage.
I like that effect. They all direct their attention to the mousy girl. Why is Auburn. Why could calling her a mousy girl? Who had suggested exploring the abandoned hotel. She merely shrugs in reply. A noise sounds from a spot just above them at the top of the staircase. With great speed, the boy wielding the flashlight aims the beam in that direction.
Now that's more like it.
The slender blonde snaps her brown eyes shut and buries her face in her boyfriend's chest.
I don't like this. Please, can we just go home?
The boy grins, revealing a gap between his front teeth, and gives his girlfriend a reassuring squeeze before ascending the stairs. Reluctantly, she follows. Trembling hands, the other boy seizes his glasses and wipes off the condensation forming on the lenses. This is like Scooby-Doo. Like Shaggy, and Velma, and, you know. Then he bounds up the stairs after the other two, muttering a prayer underneath his breath. Not with the mousy girl again. What's with mousy girl? Like, the girl, I'm gonna say the girl, stays put for several moments, her cobalt blue eyes watching her companions closely as they drift out of frame. She smiles dreamingly and then pursues.
This coffee tastes terrible.
Ooh, I like her hair. Oh, look, she's got one of those ginger bonsais in the background. Is that a dog in the picture? Thalia enters the small office, mug in hand. The college student sitting at the card table in the corner doesn't acknowledge her entrance. Instead, he checks his cell phone. There are no new messages. With a sigh, Lucas slides his phone back into his pocket and returns his attention to the laptop in front of him. Thalia releases an indignant grunt as she crosses the room to her desk and sits on its edge. She brings the mug to her lips again, taking another sip.
And despite that it tastes terrible, you still drink it.
She shoots him a playful look at irritation. Ooh, look at her eyes. Though she's secretly pleased to have coaxed a reaction out of him.
Anything interesting?
Lucas reaches for the mouse and downsizes his game of solitaire before picking up the paper.
I don't know, I haven't had time to check yet.
Thalia lifts her brow.
Really?
Really?
He's lying, of course. Lucas opens the paper and begins to read over the local news section, though his mind is elsewhere. With Thalia being the eccentric that she is, Lucas didn't anticipate serving as her TA would be so boring. Their regular meetings in which they were supposed to edit the syllabus usually devolved into conversation about current events. It was from these weekly meetings that Lucas learned his teacher was more than just eccentric. To put it bluntly, she's batshit poop crazy. I like her. Unfortunate but otherwise commonplace events were, in her opinion, all the doing of aliens, specters, and other paranormal phenomenon. The first time she made such a comment, Lucas choked on his coffee and it dribbled down onto his neatly pressed button-up. He has since stopped dressing so formally.
Anything now?
There's a car show.
That's not interesting.
Of course it isn't.
Peeved, Thalia pushes herself off the desk and strides over to the teeny card table. She positions her head next to Lucas's and attempts to read over his shoulder.
Personal space, please.
Oh my. Lucas. Thalia takes a step back. Come on, she's a cute girl, you know? She's in your space. You nerdy guy.
Can I borrow the paper when you're done?
Curtly, Lucas folds the paper and holds it out to her.
Here, help yourself.
While Thalia scans the paper, Lucas takes a moment to check his phone again. No new messages.
Ooh, missing high schoolers.
That's something to be excited about?
This one's cute. Here, take a look.
Oh goodness, look at her tongue. No, you cannot have any more food. You're eating me out of house and home. Silly cat. She holds the newspaper up to him, just inches away from his face. The picture shows a fair-headed, green-eyed boy. A hearty grin marks his face, revealing a slight gap between his front teeth. 3 other photos appear alongside his. One is of a slender girl with a small nose, lengthy blonde hair, and a heavy coating of makeup. Next to that is a picture of a pimply boy with a small frame and garishly thick glasses. Lastly, there's a photo of I was worried they were going to say mousy girl again. Lastly, there's a photo of a girl that could be best described as plain. Oh, they are saying mousy, or perhaps mousy. What's with all this mousy girl? There's nothing especially remarkable about her appearance, save her piercing blue eyes. Not very nice.
Thanks, but I'm not really into guys. Or high schoolers. And neither should you be. How old are you again?
How interesting. Pretty Boy's car was found parked outside of an abandoned hotel in Asheville, but the 4 still haven't been found.
Alia pauses for a moment, bringing her fist to her chin in a reflective gesture.
Why don't you go and investigate?
Well, maybe they're paranormal investigators.
Me? Why?
Why not?
Something fun?
Let me rephrase that. If you're so interested, why don't you do it?
I simply have too much to do already. Besides...
She absent-mindedly traces her finger along the edge of her desk.
I don't think you do enough around here.
Hey, I do plenty.
Really?
Lucas glances at his downsized game of solitaire.
Yes?
Fine. You've worn me down. If you investigate, I'll grade the students' midterms.
Lucas takes a moment to consider his options and lets out a small groan. Oh, maybe she's a teacher.
Fine.
Strange. Lucas zips up his jacket, hoping to fend off the chilly mid-October breeze. Interesting, it's October as it is. Feeling his leg vibrate, he promptly straightens and reaches into his pocket.
Jen?
He stares at the phone's display, once again seeing the painfully familiar blank screen. He sighs. He doesn't meow, he sighs. Cat, you're ruining the mood. His breath lingering in the air as the moisture condenses. It's so warm in here. Oh my goodness. So hot outside right now. I don't know what is going on. The weather. Must have just been a shiver.
Can't stay mad at me forever.
He slides his phone back into his pocket and then wanders around the edges of the condemned hotel, looking for an unsealed entrance. Of course, I can't leave the window open either. All I can hear is like sirens outside and crazy people walking up and down my street, screaming and yelling and cursing and ugh, my neighborhood. I just want to go and live in the forest. I just want some peace. Live in the forest like a hermit and get some chickens. Maybe a goat or a sheep. Soon he comes across a broken window. He climbs through. Oh, this looks familiar. Except it's in the sunlight now. He climbs through, relishing the crunch of broken glass underneath his sneakers as he lands. Does any of you guys or gals, ever wish, or people ever wish you want to live just in the woods, away from humanity like a hermit? I don't know. Some days I do. Then he mills around. You just read the news every day and you just like think it's worse and worse and worse. Just like, go into the woods, get a cottage, live off the land. Peace and quiet, no more humans. Just animals and nature. Mind you, I'm kind of scared of bears, so I don't know. Anyways, back to the story. Sorry. Then he mills around the stair landing, absent-mindedly kicking up debris. It's just what you expect of a dilapidated building. Lame. Thalia is sure to be disappointed, he thinks, as he snaps pictures with his smartphone.
Just a few more.
20 underwhelming photos later, Lucas concludes that he has enough photographic evidence to pacify Thalia. He shouldn't have gone alone. As he turns to leave, an out-of-place sound catches his attention. Uh-oh. That's creepy. Just listen to it for a few more seconds. Good crying. Ugh. Just peel some onions. Get it out, girl. Get it all out. After listening for a few more moments, he decides that the sound, though distant, is definitely that of a woman crying.
Nope.
Nope, I'm out of here. What? Dude! Lucas turns on his heels and heads toward the broken window through which he entered. Are you that much of a coward? Help the poor. It's probably one of the students.
Hello?
Nope, 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 nope.
Oh, I like you, Lucas. You even have red hair. Oh. I like Lucas. I could be like, nope, 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 nope. Woman crying, nope, nope, not helping. I'm out of here. Gone like the wind.
Oh, thank goodness!
Nope, nope, bye. You're on your own, lady. Bye. I'm out of here. No, Lucas, run. Nope, 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 nope. Slowly, Lucas turns and peers up at the girl, observing him from the top of the staircase. She quickly dabs tears away from her blue eyes before racing toward him, nearly kicking a dead flashlight in her descent.
What are you doing here?
Wasn't the mousy girl... Okay, didn't the mousy girl have red hair? So why does... Like, this girl has blue eyes, so the blonde, skinny girl had brown eyes. Man, I should be a detective. I'm so good at these things. I wouldn't trust her, dude. She's not, like, who she is. She's not the student. She's definitely not. She raises her eyes toward the ceiling, seemingly at a loss for words.
I got lost.
Yeah, you got lost? You're right there at the entrance. Why didn't you just leave? I don't trust you. I don't believe you. Lucas is sure that even she realizes the ridiculousness of her statement. Before he can interrogate her further, she questions him.
What are you doing here?
I'm here investigating the student's disappearance. Like, why are you here?
Work?
The girl furrows her brow.
Okay, so neither of us has a good reason to be here. Let's just leave it at that and get out of here, okay?
The girl grins and links her arm with his. Why didn't she just leave earlier? Don't trust her, Lucas.
I was so scared before you came.
Yeah, right. Say nope, 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 nope. I'm out of here.
Well, I bet, but you're gonna have to let go of me if you want to leave. Unless you know another way out.
He gestures to the broken window with a nod of the head.
But I don't want to.
She wraps her arms around his waist, forming an X across his back with her forearms. Oh, wow. Her grip is surprisingly strong. Due to the restriction of air, Lucas's next uttering comes out as hardly more than a whisper.
We can't leave until you let go of me.
I don't want to go. Not yet.
Hey!
Startled, Lucas drops his cell phone. It lands next to a thick glasses lens, which Lucas notices for the first time. Unlike every other object in the room, the lenses are not coated in a thick layer of dust. Stomach churning, his eyes dart to the girl in front of him as he frantically attempts to recall the faces of the lost teens. Her blue eyes are piercing, just like the girl from the fourth photo. And yet, her hair is different. It was auburn in the photo, wasn't it?
Did you hear about those missing teens?
Awful, right? So young. Makes me want to make the most of my time, you know?
I definitely don't trust her. She leans into him, nuzzling his neck. What?
It's weird, you kind of look like one of them. Or rather, two of them. Combined.
Her breath on his neck suddenly stops. Several moments she doesn't move, doesn't even breathe. Then, in a jarringly quick moment, she jerks her head backwards.
You're crazy!
She throws her head skyward, bursting out into hysterical laughter. It's then that Lucas notices a slight gap between her front teeth. Oh, she took all the teens.
Just what? What the hell are you?
Ooh. She molded all the teens into one entity. The girl stops laughing suddenly and her pupils narrow into tiny slits.
I was going to allow you several minutes of bliss before I devoured you, but if you're going to be rude...
Ooh, uh-oh. Her limbs are contorting now, growing longer and more wretched. Ugh, Lucas, you should have got out of there while you had the chance when you were saying nope, 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 nope. Lucas winces as the beast's claws cut deep into his shoulders.
The high schoolers, you ate them?
The creature stretches his lips into a smile.
I prefer the term absorbed.
Its tongue slithers out of its mouth and slowly up his neck, then into his ear. Ew. With a pop, the creature's jaw unhinges, ready to swallow him whole like an anaconda. I thought that said avocado. Anaconda. Yeah, the snake. Then...
You're definitely making this up.
Thalia sits backwards in a foldable chair directly across from Lucas in the tiny teacher's office. Her full legs stretch out in front of her in an unladylike manner.
You asked what happened, didn't you?
How did he get out? Lucas points to a small band-aid on his cheek. Otherwise, he appears unharmed.
You don't have to get all pissy because I sent you on a wild goose chase.
I'm not. That's what really happened.
Whatever. I'm not mad. I mean, I got a good story out of it, didn't I?
She smiles at him before getting up and pouring herself another cup of coffee. Lucas seems pleased at her sudden interest in him, even if only for a little while.
So, what's the point?
Point?
You know, the moral of the story, the lesson to be learned.
I hadn't thought about that.
He brings his fist up to his chin thoughtfully.
Women are monsters?
Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh. Sometimes they are. Thalia plops down in front of him again and takes a sip of her coffee.
I don't think so. How about...
Her eyes wander toward the ceiling as if she'll find inspiration there.
Women can become insatiable creatures when it comes to matters of the heart.
I don't think that just applies to women, though.
True.
Thalia lowers her gaze, locking eyes with Lucas. Though his moment only lasts a few seconds, it feels like much longer to Lucas, who holds his breath as she leans close and flicks his nose.
That's your punishment for lying to me.
What am I, a dog?
Abruptly, Thalia stands and announces that she has papers to grade. With a sour expression, she crosses the room and dumps the contents of a collapsible bin on her desk. As to be expected, not all of the papers land on her desk. Some fall around it while others, carried by an invisible current, glide across the room. She doesn't seem to mind, however. Lucas stands to retrieve the papers but stops when he feels his phone vibrate, prompting him to retrieve the device from his pocket. He notices that he has a new message from Jennifer. Lucas hesitates, glancing up at Thalia. Her full lips move slightly as she reads each word of the student's essay. A strand of her dark hair falls forward and she brushes it back without taking her eyes off of the paper. Lucas slides the phone back into his pocket and begins collecting the fallen papers.
Let me get those for you, Thalia.
Huh. The end. Oh, well, how did he get away? Like, it didn't say how he got away from the monster. Did he become the monster? I don't know. I really don't know. I would have liked to know, though. Is he gonna eat her later? Now I'm hungry. Insatiable Creatures. That was a game, folks. It was cute. It was short. It was strange. Anyways, I hope you like that playthrough. And another playthrough by SecretDoorGaming. And if you like it, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you in the next game.